27-year-old man living off of unemployment benefits here. I kind of wanted to start making a Minecraft series for whatever reason. I started playing solo survival, and my friends tell me that I'm good at telling stories, so why not? I had to mow my mother's back lawn, and thunderstorms were coming in, and I had to hurry and mow it before it started raining. And anyway, I had to mow it before it started raining, and I was cleaning up all the stuff in the backyard because they have a lot of like toys and play sets out there for all my siblings, and I am going through all the stuff in the backyard, putting it on the patio so I can mow, and in the back left corner I pick up a tarp and shake it, and a snake jumps out at me. Now this snake looked about 3.5 feet long. It was really skinny, and I think I flung it out of the tarp and it hit the fence, and then it started slithering towards me, and then I ran back, looked back around the corner, and it was gone. So then I'm sitting there contemplating my life as I go back and start mowing again, and as I'm getting the mower back into the backyard after seeing the snake about 20 minutes before this was happening, I take the mower into the backyard and I see snake skin from the snake shed, and yeah, I almost got killed by a snake. And as I was mowing, it was raining off and on, not to mention there was the lawn was so tall. It's a pretty terrible experience all around. It wasn't very fun. I don't know what really compelled me to make these. I've wanted to like have videos where I can honestly just speak my mind and not just like, I don't know. I think making stuff like this is better than making like Logan Paul-esque videos. So I've been on summer break for a while, obviously, because I'm a freshman going into my sophomore year of high school, and freshman year of high school was pretty sporadic, if I do say so myself. Nothing really was consistent. Both of the semesters felt like different years, and more stuff went on than I would care to admit. Just everything kept me busy all the time. Although classes aren't really that hard for me, I always had trouble with math, and I was taking pre-AP geometry this year, and I had a few close calls, but I ended up somehow passing that class with a B even after failing 3 benchmark tests. Yeah, you heard that right. I failed 3 tests in that class and still got a B. My GPA for my first year of high school ended up being like 3.3, but I was obviously expecting it to be a lot worse than that, and was pretty pleased with myself for somehow getting all B's throughout the year. I slept way too much in every class and did absolutely nothing, and was just completely oblivious to anything that was going on, and managed to somehow make up everything that I did wrong and somehow get past every semester with a B. I really don't know how it happened, it just did. And then the semester was over and I was confused. It was quite an experience, honestly. I was expecting freshman year to be difficult, but it was honestly like, it was difficult and easy at the same time. Like, there were parts of it to where it was like emotionally draining, but the school part always seemed easy. It was just the social part. A lot of things changed for me this past coming year, and it was not the greatest, honestly. I was definitely a lot more chipper in 8th grade. It's not all bad, it's just maturing, I think. Anyway, yeah, I just wanted to make a Minecraft series just so like I can tell my stories and just have a place to vent and have a place to be pure and just talk about everything without like any filter. Just somewhere where I can completely speak my mind no matter what. I don't know, it kind of sounds like I'm talking like I'm fake, like I don't talk to people with the complete sincerity that I should, but I do. I say everything I want to say to people. There are certain things that you don't want to say to people because you don't want to upset them, and I'm just going to say it here anyway. I don't really know where I'm going with this. I'm just saying, like, I feel like talking to nobody, well, air quotations, nobody, makes it differently than talking to somebody when you're venting. I don't know. It's good to see when someone, like, understands where you're coming from and can understand why you're feeling upset, but when you're just venting to something that seems empty, it's just so different. And it seems pure. Oh joy, now my chests are full. I don't know, if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. If you don't know what I mean, you don't. It's just when you're talking to people, just words come out differently than if you're just not... than if you're just talking to yourself, and I really just want this to just be a garbage dump for my thoughts and how I feel about things. And also just stories, just things that happen in my life that I think are interesting, which... I wasn't going to do this just because I thought like I would never have any stories to tell, but I'm starting to think like after what has happened today, I just feel like I'll always have something to talk about. Not to mention I'm starting my sophomore year of high school soon, so that'll just be something more to talk about. And the reason I'm playing Minecraft behind all of this is because it's something I don't really have to think about, and it's really nostalgic to me. It just puts me in a mood to talk about my life because I spent so many hours talking to my friends while playing Minecraft. As nerdy as it sounds, I don't really care. This game has always really hit home with me and always been something fun to play. This game has just aged properly, aged a lot better than any other really game that's been out recently. Just something I think I'll always be able to go back to when I just want to relax and do absolutely nothing but think about Minecraft. It's just good to have a place to vent, above all else. So I don't live with one of my parents. My parents are divorced, so I go back between houses, right? And I walk into my mom's house for the first time in about 2 weeks, and I see this gigantic... My mom said it was a boxer. A gigantic dog. Apparently it's a boxer, and it just bows up at me and starts growling at me, and I've never seen this dog in my life. Honestly petrified. I'm not a very brave person. I'm pretty scared of things that can kill me, like this dog very well could. And anyway, it was just so shocking to see, and just in the heat of the moment I was like actually terrified. And yeah, for some reason my mom thought it was a good idea to go get a gigantic boxer and have it live with us, even though I have about 10 people living in my house. Yeah, it's just, I don't understand why they're so obsessed with animals. We have, like, now that we have that dog, we have 2 dogs and a cat, 2 guinea pigs, and all of these kids, and it's pretty much just mayhem all the time. My life is a circus show. I can never have a normal day. It's pretty insane. I mean, I've gotten used to it at this point, but Jesus. It's very loud all the time. I wanted to record this video after everyone went to bed because that's when it's quiet. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.